Hello my dear students, welcome to mathematics classes for 9th standard, and today we are going to start our chapter number 6, that is lines and angles. So let's start our chapter. So first of all, we will learn about some basic terms and definitions. So first one is coming what? Line. A line is a collection of points along a straight path. As you can see here, this is a line. You can see small dots. If we join these dots, so we get a line. And remember, a line has no endpoints. It has no endpoints because this arrow showing that we can increase more from both sides, left hand side or right hand side, both sides. We can increase it more. We can extend it more indefinitely. So a line has no endpoints. It can be extended indefinitely in both directions. Next, they are saying a line is a collection of points along a straight path, and we can denote it with this symbol. As you can see here, this symbol shows that it's what? This symbol I'm talking about. Just pay attention. This one. This is what? This is a symbol of line. Okay. So we are saying it is what? It is line AB. Line AB. Okay. I hope it is clear to you. Now next move to our second term, that is what? Ray. Now you have seen many times torch. When you are opening your torch, so what is coming? Light is coming from that. So we can say torch is example of ray. Why? Because a ray starts from a point and extends indefinitely in other direction. So it starts from a point, as you can see here. Just look at this line PQ. See, starting from this point is, you can see this point. Just look at this point, P point. It is a end point. But just check the other point. The other point, you can see it is a arrow. Q point is going arrow. So it can extend indefinitely in other direction. So you can see the symbol of ray. It is like this. Okay, line having both arrows from both sides, but this one ray has only one arrow. It means it has one end point and it can extend indefinitely in other directions. That is called what? Ray. Now comes what? Line segment. Now we're talking about line segment. So we can say line segment is a part of line only. Line segment is a part of line. And it has how many endpoints? 2 endpoints. On the other hand, line has no endpoint, but a line segment has 2 endpoints, endpoint E and endpoint F, as you can see here. Okay, and what is the symbol? Simple one line like this. This is a symbol of line segment. Okay, I hope it is clear to line segment. Now they're talking about collinear points. What they're talking about? Collinear points. So what is collinear points? All points that lie on the same line, or you can say ray or line segment, are called collinear points. As you can see this point PQR, they all are lying on the same line. Just check here, PQR, they all are lying on the same line. It is not like that Q is coming upside and R is coming downside. It is not like that. They all are coming on the same line, or you can say it can become on same ray also and line segment. These type of points are called collinear points. Next we're talking about lines that have one point in common are called intersecting lines. As you can see here, line CD and line BA, or you can say AB and CD. We are having two lines. We are having how many lines? Two lines. They are intersecting each other at one common point, that is yellow point. You can see, you can give any name to it. We can say like O. So this yellow point is what? Point of intersection of these lines. So these type of lines here, CD and AB, are intersecting each other. That's why they are called what? Intersecting lines. And remember, intersecting lines always have one common point, as you can see, common point of intersection. Okay, now they're talking about parallel lines. Okay, remember one thing, that you can say that parallel lines never meet each other, like two banks of roads. You can see, as you can see here, it looks like road only. See, AB line and CD, they are parallel to each other because distance between them always remains same. This distance they have shown from dotted lines, you can assume it 2 centimeter. So distance will remain same. Either you can check this one line segment 2 centimeter, this middle line also measure 2 centimeter, and this third line will also measure 2 centimeter. So distance will remain same. Okay, so this is what? Parallel lines. Two lines in the same plane are parallel if they are having what? Equidistant from each other. So I hope it is clear to you what is parallel line. Now they are talking about angles. So we have talked about enough lines. Now we have to talk about angles. So let's discuss what is angle. So when two rays, now already we have completed what is rays. So when two rays originate means start from the same endpoint, and then what happen? An angle is formed. Just let's see the figure here. Maybe you understand more about from the figure. Just check here. Here two lines are there. Line AB, downside this one line AB, and this one ray AC. These two rays are there, AB ray and AC, and they are having one common endpoint, that is what? A. So they form an angle. This one yellow one, you can see here yellow one, this one yellow one. Okay, so this yellow one angle is what here? This showing what angle? This part. Okay, this part is showing what? Angle. I hope it is clear to what is angle. So once again, see, when two rays originate from the same endpoint, then what happened? Then angle is formed. So same endpoint is what? A. So AC's ray and AB's ray, they are originating from the point A only, and then they are forming what? This yellow part is called what? Angle. So I hope it is clear to you what is angle. Okay. Now various types of angle. About various types of angles we have already learned in our previous classes, but just let me remind you again. So just we will revise it. Just take it, look at here. First one, right angle. What is right angle? An angle which measures how much? 90-degree angle. That is called what? Right angle. Even you can see that if you check your clock, so when 9 a.m. is there, okay, so it shows what? 9 a.m. or 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. or 9 p.m. It shows what? Exactly the you can say that symbol of right angle. See, right angle, it measures how much? It measures how much? 90-degree angle. Then we'll talk about what? Obtuse angle. So obtuse angle is that angle which is more than what? Acute angle. Now what is acute angle? Acute angle are those angles which are less than 60-degree angle. More than 0 degree but less than 60 degree. Those angles are called acute angle. Obtuse angles are called those angles which are more than 60 degree. Which are more than 60 degree, or you can say that but less than how much? 180 degree. Those angles are called obtuse angle. So we can say 120 obtuse angle, 180, that is not obtuse angle. I said between them. Okay, 169 obtuse angle, 150 angle, 150 degree, that is also obtuse angle. Okay, so these are called obtuse angle. Now talk about straight angle. So as the word is there, straight. So straight line will come, as you can see here, straight line. See, that is called what? 180 degrees. Straight line will come. That angle which will measure, it will come how much? 180 degrees. So that is called straight angle. Now we'll talk very important term, that is what? Reflex angle. What is reflex angle? So what is reflex angle? An angle that measures greater than, an angle which is greater than 180 but less than 360. So for example, if I am talking about 195, which type of angle it is? So it is what? Reflex angle, because it is more than 180. 195, it is more than 180 but it is less than 360. So if I am asking about 240, so it is also a reflex angle. Okay, and if I am talking about 175, so what is that? That is not more than 180, that is less than 180. So it will be what? That will be obtuse angle. So don't be confused in that one. Just check the figure here. They have shown a figure, as you can see here. This angle, not the inside of this line, outside, which shown by this one green part. See, green part is how much? 180, and this yellow part is how much? 60. So this, when we are mixing both of them, so it becomes 180 plus 60, 240, and 240 is what? Our reflex angle. So I hope it is clear to you what is reflex angle. Okay, or you can find out reflex angle by one more thing, 360 degree minus x. So you can find any angle if it is given 60 degree. 60 degree minus 60 degree, it becomes 300. So that is also reflex angle. We will solve questions on the basis of this, don't worry. Okay, next they have shown a short brief description about these angles. You can see here acute angle. Okay, which angle? Acute angle is that angle which is more than 0 degree but less than 9 degree angle. Right angle is what? Which is equals to how much? 9 degree. Then obtuse angle is which one? Obtuse angle is the angle which is more than 9 degree angle but less than 180 degree angle. That is what? Obtuse angle. Then comes straight angle which is equals to 180 degree. And at last, reflex angle, more than 180 but less than 360. So that comes what? Reflex angle. Now they're talking about adjacent angles. So just try to understand these terms, because these terms only will help you to solve the exercise of the book. So just check here adjacent angles. Two angles are said to be adjacent if they have a common arm and a common vertex. As you can see here, common arm, this one you can see here, this one, this line, this white line, BD. This BD is a common arm of which angle? ABC. So ABD angle, this is yellow one, and CBD angle, this is green one. two angles are there. These two angles will be called what? Here, what I'm saying, angle A B D and angle what? An angle C B D. These both angles will be called what? Adjacent angles, because they are having what? One common arm. Just check. Two angles are said to be adjacent if they have what? A common arm and a common vertex. Now what is a common vertex here? Circle one, B. B is a common vertex because from this same common vertex AB is also meeting and CB is also meeting at this point only. So having common arm, that is BD, and having common vertex B, so they form what? Adjacent angles. Angle ABD and angle CBD will be called what here? Adjacent angles. Okay, now they have given some more examples. You can see here 65 degree, 25 degree. These two angles are adjacent or not? Or we can say ABD and CBD adjacent or not? So what we have learned in our definition, that they should have what? A common arm. So yes, common arm BD is there, and they have a common vertex B. Yes, it is there. So this is the first one. I'm talking about the first one. This one. This is what? Adjacent angles. But just check the second one. Is this adjacent or not? Let's check here clearly. They have given two angles here to us here. PQR, that is 25, and then they have given CBD, that is 65 degree angle. So see, they don't have any common arm. They are given separately. So they are called non-adjacent angles. So I hope it is clear to you. Now next term is what? Linear pair of angles. Very important, linear pair of angles. So what is linear pair? Maybe it is clear to you by seeing the diagram. Two adjacent angles. Which angle? Two adjacent angles whose sum is equals to 180 degree are said to form a pair of linear angles. Now once again, let me repeat adjacent angles. 65, 25. Here what sum is coming? 65 plus 5. Just check this first one I am talking about. This one just check. 65 plus 25, how much? 90 degree. But still they are what? Adjacent angles. It can be different sum also. It can be 65 plus 35, that can be 110. That is also adjacent angles. Why? Because adjacent angles are those angles which are having common arm and common vertex. But what they are saying now? Now they are saying that two adjacent angles whose sum is equals to how much? 180 degree. That pair will be called what? Pair of linear pair of angles called. Now as you can see here, we are having two angles. Angle ABD, angle, just see here, A B D, and angle CBD and angle CBD. These two angles are here. Just check it. Just check the figure. ABD and CBD. These two angles, when we add their sum, so it will equals to how much? 180 degree. So you can say that this is what? Linear pair. Angle ABD plus angle CBD equals to 180 degree. Why? Linear pair. Okay, clear or not? So this is what? Linear pair of angles. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, so as you can see here, adjacent angles 125 plus 55 degree. Their sum, how much it will come? 55 plus 25, 60 plus 180. It is coming 180 only, first one. So yes, we can say this type of pair of angles, this type of pair, first one, it is what? Adjacent angles also. And what we can say? This is what? Linear pair. They are making linear pair. But the second one is not. It is non-adjacent angles, so they can't form linear pair. So this second one is sum is 180 degree, but they are non-adjacent, therefore they can't form linear pair of angles. So I hope it is clear to you. Now next is coming complementary angles. Very easy. Very easy. Two angles are called complementary when their sum is equals to how much? 90 degree. As you can see here, 65 plus 25, it's coming 90. Yes, these are what? Complementary angles. Very easy. Angle ABD plus angle CBD, how much? 90 degree angle, therefore they will be called complementary angles. Then comes supplementary. In complementary, it should be 90 degree. So in supplementary, it should be how much? 180 degree. So if the sum of two angles is how much? 180 degree, then they will be called supplementary angles. As you can see here, ABD 125 and BCD 55. When we are adding both of them, so this sum is coming 180 degree. Therefore, they are called supplementary angles. Now comes vertically opposite angles. Very important from your point of view. As you can see here, two lines are there. AB, CD. Purple line, just check. AB and CD. They are intersecting at one point. Okay. So when they are intersecting at one point, so they are forming four angles. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. They are forming 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. So two angles that lie opposite to each other. Now which angles are lying opposite to each other? So you can see here they have used two colors, green colors and yellow color. So by green color you can see angle 1 and angle 3. So angle 1 and angle 3 are opposite to each other. Okay. So two angles that lie opposite to each other, and angle 2, angle 4 also opposite to each other. So the two pair, one pair is 2 and 4 and other pair is what? 1 and 3. I have shown with different colors. So you can say that the two angles that lie opposite to each other and have a common vertex, that is O is a common vertex here, okay, are called pair of vertically opposite angles. So 1 and 3 is a pair of vertically opposite angles. In the same way 2 and 4 is also what? Pair of vertically opposite angles. And one more thing, vertically opposite angles are equals to each other. So I hope it is clear to you. Okay. So next we'll talk about axioms. So students, now we'll talk about axioms under chapter 6, that is lines and angles. Now if you remember in chapter number 5 we have already discussed what is axioms. So let me remind you again that axioms are what? Self-evident or true statements which don't need any proof, and they are applicable in every part of maths. Okay, so we will learn our first axiom, that is what? If a ray stands on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles so formed is how much? 180 degree. Now first of all, what is adjacent angles? So already I have discussed adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are those angles which are formed on the same vertex and on the same, or you can say common arm. So you can see here angle AOC and angle BOC. Angle AOC and angle BOC are what? Adjacent angles. So the axiom says that if a ray, like OC is a ray here, OC is what? Ray. OC ray stands on a line. What is line? AB line. So then the sum of the two adjacent angles, then the sum of these two angles, this angle and this angle, will be equals to how much? 180 degrees. So angle AOC plus angle BOC will be how much? 180 degree. Now we'll talk about axiom 2, that is a reverse of the first axiom only. If the sum of two adjacent angle is 180 degrees, so it means that this time they have already given that the sum of the two angles is how much? 180 degree angle. And which angles? Adjacent angles. Then the non-common arms. Now which are the non-common arms here? OA and OB are non-common arms. So these arms will form what? A line. As you can see here, AB is a line. Okay, so you can understand like that it is a reverse of the first axiom only. So these axioms will help in this chapter. Which chapter? Lines and angles, in our exercise, which are coming exercise. So now students, we will talk about theorems under lines and angles chapter. So theorem first says that when two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. So let us understand this theorem with an example, because we need to prove a theorem. In axiom we don't need any proof, but in theorems we need proof. So let's prove it. So we have taken a figure, as you can see here, this figure where AB and CD, these two lines we have taken, which are intersecting lines. As you can see here, these are intersecting lines, and when the intersecting lines are intersecting each other, so they are forming what? Vertically opposite angles. So angle BOD and angle AOC are vertically opposite angles, and angle AOD and angle BOC is vertically opposite angles. Now we have to prove that what? AB and CD are two lines given at which are intersecting at O. We have to prove that what? We have to prove angle AOC is equals to angle BOD, first part, and second part we have to prove angle BOC is equals to angle AOD. So we are just this angle, just check here, angle AOC, as you can see downside, this one angle AOC, this one angle we have to prove equals to this angle BOD, and then we have to prove the left hand and right hand side angles. It means this angle, which is angle AOD, is equal to which angle? This angle, which is what? Angle BOC. So these pairs we have to prove equal. So let's start our solution. So first we have taken angle AOC plus angle AOD equals to 180 degrees. So where is angle AOC? Just downside, this one, see, angle AOC. This is what? Angle AOC. Okay, and where is angle AOD? This one is what? Angle AOD. Now just check, observe these two angles. These two angles are formed on a straight line, that is CD. See, CD, this line CD is a straight line, and these two angles are formed on this line, this line only, and they are having common vertex as AO, or you can say OA. So these are adjacent angles. Okay, so their sum will be how much? 180 degree, because they are forming linear pairs of angles. So we have written angle AOC plus angle AOD equals to how much? 180 degree. This is equation first. Then we are saying angle AOD plus angle BOD is also how much? 180 degree. Angle AOD plus angle BOD. Just check where these two angles are. AOD and angle BOD, and this is the straight line. Okay, so these two angles are also what? Adjacent angles. So their sum will be also how much? 180 degree due to linear pairs. So we have taken two equations. Okay, in both equations we have said that angle AOC plus angle AOD 180 degree and angle AOD plus angle BOD is also how much? 180 degree. Now if you remember, we have learned one axiom under the Euclid's geometry. When I have explained Euclid's geometry, so that time I told you under that we have learned one axiom that things which are equals to the same thing are also equals to one another. So by applying that axiom, we can say here angle AOC plus angle AOD equals to 180 degree, and angle AOD plus angle BOD also equals to how much? 180 degree. This is also equals to 180 degree, and this is also equals to 180 degree. So 180 180 same thing. So angle AOC, this one, angle AOC plus angle AOD will be equals to angle AOD plus angle BOD. Just check here downside, we have written here. So angle AOC plus angle AOD, this one will be equals to angle AOD plus angle BOD from equation 1 and 2. Okay, so now just check here. If you check it properly, you will find that they are common thing. What is common here? AOD, AOD. So from this one we can cut this one. So what left? AOC plus AOC equals to angle BOD. Just check here properly. What left? We have cut this one, AOD from AOD, because when we move this one to this side, so it will cut. So what left? Angle AOC equals to angle BOD. This thing only we have to prove. So first part we have proved here. In the same way we can prove the second part also. Again we are applying this linear pair theorem, a linear pair property, and we have said that angle AOD plus angle BOD, AOD plus angle BOD, we have proved 180 degree, and in the same way BOC and BOD, BOC and BOD, taking line CD as straight line, we have taken this one angle also 180 degree. Then 1 and 2 equation we have assumed. In the same way we have proved angle AOD is also equals to angle BOC. So in this way, by using properties of what? Adjacent angles, and you can say that what? Linear pair, we have proved that these two angles are equal. So we can say that in that if two lines are intersecting each other, so the vertically opposite angles which are formed will be equals to each other. So in this way we have proved our first theorem. Now we have learned two axioms and we have learned one theorem. These two axioms and one theorem will help us to solve the exercise 6.1 of NCERT book. So let's solve the questions. So exercise 6.1 question number 1 is given that in the figure 6.13 it is given here line AB, as you can see this is straight line AB, and CD, this one line, intersecting at point O. If angle AOC plus angle BOE equals to how much? 70 degree, and angle BOD, this angle is how much? 40 degree angle, then find angle BOE and reflex angle COE. Let's solve this question here. First they have given angle what? AOC plus angle BOE equals to how much? 70 degree, and they have also given that angle BOD, this much angle, this angle is how much? 40 degree. They have already given in the question. Now what they are saying, find angle BOE, it means BOE, this angle we have to find out, this one angle, okay, this angle we have to find out, and they are saying reflex angle COE. Reflex means like they have told about COE, so the COE this angle, so leaving this full angle will be called what? Reflex angle COE. Okay, leaving this angle we have to find this much angle, this angle is called what? Reflex angle COE. So let's find out. So solution, angle AOC equals to angle BOD, angle AOC equals to angle BOD. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles, because already they have given in the question that AB and CD are intersecting each other. So vertically opposite angles we have done already, so they are vertically opposite angle, therefore they will be equal. So if angle BOD is 40 degree angle, then angle AOC will be also how much? It will be also 40 degree only. Okay, now what they are saying, So we have written 40° angle, as angle BOD is also 40° angle given. Now angle AOC plus angle BOE, they have already given 70°. How much given? 70°. In the question they have already given. Now according to us, we have already find angle AOC, so we can put in place of AOC 40° plus angle BOE, we don't know right now, equals to how much? 70. So we can find angle BOE by transposing 40° angle to right hand side. So it comes angle BOE how much? 30° angle. This is our equation second. First is what? Angle AOC is what? 40° angle. This is our first equation. So after taking first and second equation, we are going towards angle AOC and angle COB. AOC COB, this full angle here, this angle, this full angle will makes how much? 180° angle. Angle AOC and angle COB as a linear pair. So angle AOC plus angle COB equals to 180° angle. Now AOC will remain AOC because it is already given. We have already find out 40° angle. Now angle COB, just check. COB. This angle is made from two angles, that is BOE and what you can say? COE. So we can write here COE plus BOE equals to 180° angle. So in place of COE we will keep it COE only, but in place of BOE we can write 30° angle because just we have already find out in second equation. So 40 plus 30 it becomes 70. So angle CO will remain here, 70 will go right hand side, so it will be minus because it was plus here. So 180 minus 70, it comes angle COE how much? 110. How much? 110°. Now in question what they have to find, what they say to find out angle BOE, which we have already find out 30° angle. Now we have to find out reflex angle COE. So how we can find out? Just check here. Reflex angle COE, it means reflex this one, reflex this much you have to find out. So reflex angle COE, how we can find out? 360°. It means this full is 360° angle minus what? Angle COE. If from full we can subtract this much, so we can find out what? If we subtract this much angle COE, so we can find out our reflex angle COE. So we have written 360° angle minus COE. COE or just we have already find out 110. So 360 minus 110, it comes how much? 250° angle. So in this way we have find out reflex angle COE also and angle BOE also by using linear pair and vertically opposite property. Okay. So now students, we will stop our video and the remaining questions of this exercise we will solve in our next video. At last, I just want to say, be safe and God bless you all.